Here are the top 4 mistakes we see made when people try to do their divorce themselves. Number 1, they just fail to include everything. Bear in mind with a divorce case, there's child support, there's spousal support, attorney's fees, equitable distribution, etc., etc. If you miss something and you didn't hire a lawyer to draft it for you, you have nobody to blame for that mistake but yourself. Number 2, failure to submit all of the necessary documents to obtain a divorce. Many times in these cases, if you're missing one page or one line or one sheet, your divorce documents will be kicked back to you and the judge will simply refuse to sign them. And many times, you won't even know why. Number 3, failure to include all of the necessary language required under the law. Bear in mind the Child Support Standards Act, the Domestic Relations Law, the New York State Spousal Support Statute, they all require very specific language and sometimes calculations that must be included in your divorce documents, otherwise they'll fail. And when I say fail, we've had those cases where child support wasn't drafted properly, there was a waiver there, and at the end of the day, 3 years later, somebody comes back to you looking for money. And number 4, you didn't know enough to gather the necessary facts and information to make an informed decision about your divorce prior to signing the documents. Many times in these cases, you're going to find you didn't get an appraisal, you didn't know what the law is, you didn't know what the incomes were. How could you possibly execute a knowing and willful waiver or agreement on anything if you don't know the facts or the law? And there you have it. Those are the top 4 mistakes I've seen people make in doing their divorces themselves. Does that mean I'm saying you need to pay your divorce lawyer for every little aspect of your divorce case? No. What I'm saying is there are certain things you can do from home and your lawyer can do in his or her office that will keep your situation cost effective and yet make sure you're informed, prepared, and protected. So if you'd like to learn more about the divorce process in New York State, visit us online at drvetranolaw.com. At the Law Office of Dennis R. Vetrano Jr., your case is my case.